Missed me already? I'm getting cheesy, I have to stop. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. As kids, we all watch TV, I guess. We used to or still be watching kids animated shows. I'm gonna be honest and I'm going to come clean. I still watch Gumball, so it's okay to admit, I guess. Some watch them for fun and some others watch them to kill time. But I kid you not, I watched them with passion. Growing up, I was addicted to kids shows and I would stay hours and hours watching a marathon. Back in the day, Cartoon Network used to have a movie on loop every Thursday. I don't know if this is still a thing because we are using IPTV right now, so I can't go and check. But I would sit there and watch the movie for the whole day. In short, I was addicted. But that really backfired on me. Now I hate people. One more thing is that I have problems communicating. If it weren't for the script, I would sound like that duck from Disney. Maybe worse, but I don't regret it. If anything, I miss those days. So in order to revive the nostalgia, I'm going to share with you guys some of my favorite kids shows that really took me out of this place. I'm going to rate every show, so pay attention cause I have a surprise in the middle of the video. In first place, Tough Puppy. Tough Puppy was one of my favorite animated shows and falls in first place, 1 million out of 10. I was madly in love with this show, especially the opening. I would get up and dance the living shit out of me. It had one of the most hyped up openings I had ever heard in my whole life. And something about the two agents who works in this secret organization, Puppy and Kitty, really grabbed my attention as a kid. Kind of like the Woo. They were so much fun as two partners with moon and sun like difference when it comes to their personalities. The action and the suspense was so out of the world. You see guys why I told you I watched cartoon with passion? Moving on. Totally Spies. This one is also in the first place, like who wouldn't? 10 out of 10. First of all, and throughout all the 6 seasons, the opening had always been energetic. The hype never disappeared from the show. Sam, Clover and Alex were the perfect mix in the story. They make a very good team. Great choice of character. I never felt once like there was an episode that was boring. To be honest with you guys, like I am still watching the whole series all over again. Never gets old, always exciting. SpongeBob SquarePants. And who can debate about this one, to be honest. But the problem is that it doesn't feel nostalgic to me personally. I don't know about anyone else. The only downside is that it was funny at first, but then it started cringing at the end. So this one, I'll give it 6 out of 10. The Amazing World of Gumball. This is the best for 6 p.m. when coming back from school. Well, like I would come back from an 8 hours of school exhausted AF. Then mom would prepare something sweet to eat, like for example tea and croissant, sometimes coffee. Yeah, you know, typical meals. Anyways, let's continue. Two idiots, Gumball and Darwin, they add new meaning to comedy, so I'll give this show an 8.5 out of 10. Doraemon. I don't know how to talk about it because I don't think everyone knows that, but like now you guys will be like, Montani, this is not an animated show. Doraemon is an anime. Then I'll tell you, shut your little. This once happened to me with a friend. We were talking about nostalgic shows and Doraemon came to mind. And then he said with his broken English, oh no, we're talking about animated shows, not anime. Dude, anime is a short term of animated. Like, when did you get that knowledge from? Anyways, Doraemon also had a static opening. Like, I do want to mention that all the shows I talked about were dubbed in Arabic, so there may have some changes made to Doraemon's opening, so search the Arabic version. The story was so good, to be honest, and how he was a big brother to Nobita made me want to have a bigger brother eventually. Oh, and I was jealous of that little kangaroo like pocket of his. He had potential to store an enormous amount of gadgets. Talking about gadgets, they were cool themselves too, so this I will give it 9.5 out of 10. Now while editing, I remembered I used to and still am watching Miraculous Ladybug, and I'm waiting for the next season impatiently. It is the best show I had ever seen in my life after Tough Puppy. A very suspenseful story. It makes you live inside of Paris. And the characters and the powers and like the fantasy inside the cartoon is like so good. 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. That's to show how good the show was. Like, it was so good. As I said, 10 out of 10. 1 million out of 10. Guys, did you remember the surprise I told you about in the beginning of the video? Well, I want you all guys to welcome Hyuna. Today I invited my friend Hannah. She's going to share with me and you guys her favorite animated show, so yeah, I think it's going to be exciting.
Well. First of all, 안녕 여러분, 희원아라고 해. Thank you for the warm applause. When Monchoni told me about this video, especially the topic, I was like, hell yeah. But then I was shocked, cause I felt old. I'm not even that old. I'm still young. I'm still a teenager in my heart. You know, that is enough for an introduction, and let's begin. For me, cartoons were my company through my childhood, but I was one of the kids that were told don't open the door to anyone and don't go near fire stuff. So kid shows were my babysitter. I try to refresh my memory for you guys, and I will talk about the most memorable shows to me. First is the baby Looney Tunes, baby Bugs Bunny and baby Daffy, Tweety and all of them. I like that show so much that I told my mom, Mom, please, I need to go to a place like they do. And she took me to a kindergarten. Now as I am older, it's giving me flashback from my kindergarten days, so I will give it 7.5 out of 10. It was a great show, but thinking of it at the age of 20 years, it's not a 10 on 10. And next, I have to add my trauma with the one and only Courage the Cowardly Dog, so I give it 6.5 out of 10. The reason? Traumatized. And next, we have Popeye the Sailor. Do I even need to talk about it? Like the way he always find a way to save olive oil by ingesting can of spinach. My mom liked it more than I did, cause I hated spinach. And by the way, olive oil is a girl's name. I give it 7 out of 10. The reason I hate spinach. I'm just kidding. I give it 7 because I just didn't have anything else to watch, that why I watched it, and I neither hated or liked it.
Well, seems like Kiana has a lot to say, so we're going to make a part 2 of this video later, as I'm not going to be able to edit everything right now. I needed to steal a lot of time off of my schedule to make this video happen. So please look forward for the next video, and thank you all for watching, and goodbye.